Hello everyone and welcome back to another react video of Nuke's Top 5. We are going to dive right into the spookiness and see what Nuke has conjured up today for us to discover if it's real spooks or not. Who knows? Not me, not you, maybe you, I don't know. So before or after, it's all up to you. But at some point in time, go and subscribe to Nuke's Top 5. He is the one that has been putting this video together, all in all. And Nuke is a person, a guy, a visionary, I don't know. He's putting together these clips of videos of spooky, scary stuff. And then he's real good at saying, I am not going to say that this is real, but it's up to you guys, and in this case, you and me, to figure out if this shit is real or not. I, as you know, am a little bit of a skeptic that also kinda wants to believe. So, we're in the realm in between. So we're gonna jump right in here. We're gonna start up Nuke's Top 5, and we're gonna react to whatever's coming. Let's go.
Now, despite the name of this video, I would never tell you that these are 100% quote real ghost videos, but they are the most convincing, most compelling, and hardest to explain paranormal videos that I've seen in the last 10 years of doing this channel. But as always, you decide.
So it's
Highway 5 Ghost Girl.
Highway 5 Ghost Girl. So he has put together these videos might have been up on his channel before. We have only done 3 videos so far, so the chance of us having seen any of these is very low. But if any one of the videos we've already seen, we're gonna skip that, go to the next one. So, but yeah, Highway 5 Ghost Girl. Let's go.
This next video, posted to Reddit by Little Goth Doll, was recorded from a monitor, then screen capped on a phone before it finally made its way to the internet. So it's a bit potato quality. Nevertheless, the video is chilling. It was pulled from the dashcam feed of 2 truck drivers after a frightening incident. So, one night 2 truck drivers are driving on Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama, when they get the scare of a lifetime.
The spookiness. I'm looking at this screen over here. That's a person.
The panic-stricken truck drivers believe that they have just run over a young girl. They pull over and call 911, but when they check the highway and the surrounding area along with arriving police, they don't find anything or anyone. There's just no one there. After the truck drivers request a viewing of the footage recorded that night on Highway 5, they are shocked.
Okay.
Just as they thought. There is in fact a girl in a long dress walking across the road, seemingly getting hit by their truck. The 2 guys later find out.
Okay. So the truck is big. I think we're only seeing like, think of dash cam. Where is it positioned? Is it positioned in the middle or at the sides? Like, what are we seeing here? We're seeing the road here on the side, on the right side. And then we have, I guess, the middle of the road here. We have the ghost lady here. She's walking in the middle of the road here, and
that there's a well-known ghost story.
Yeah, it looks like she should be hit at this point here. She could have like strafed, right, dodged it. But after you dodge something like that, you would stay and be like shocked and be like, oh my god, I almost got hit. But she's just gone. That's weird. Unless she was like, I don't know, fugitive on the run for something, and she was like trying to hide somewhere. I don't know.
Story about this road, Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama. The story goes that 10 years ago on a rainy night, a teenage girl on her way home from her high school prom lost her life on the road after being hit by an 18-wheeler. So could it be that these truck drivers captured the prom dress ghost of Highway 5? Either way, their reactions say that they saw the truck hit.
I don't know if she has a dress on, because it looks like she has a hood and a backpack, right? I mean, she could. Well, this could be a dress, and then maybe this is a jacket, and then a backpack. I guess that could be a prom girl. I don't know.
Something. But as always, you decide.
I don't know. Hard to say. Could be real, could be not. Let's continue with the feline gas reaper.
The feline Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
Oscar the cat was adopted by the Steerhouse Nursing Home in Rhode Island when he was just a kitten, along with 5 other cats. The idea was that the 6 cats could provide companionship and comfort for the nursing home residents.
Yeah, makes
However,
sense.
the staff soon noticed that Oscar was not quite as friendly as the other cats.
Oscar is not always the friendliest cat. He's not friendly to, he can be bribed like many animals, but he is not a cat that will spend quality time with residents on the ward.
But the staff did begin to notice that Oscar did show a special interest in certain patients. The cat would go into the room of particular nursing home residents and curl up at the foot of their beds. Within 2 to 4 hours, the patients would pass away. After the patient was deceased, Oscar would leave the room as quietly as he had entered.
He will only go and stay with patients that are about to die. He will leave.
Okay. So there's actually a thing about this. Animals has like a sixth sense of things. They can smell things before they happen, right? So there's loads of videos, I think, of or at least I've seen it on the World Wide Web, of, for example, what do you call it? Like helper dogs, that people that for some reason might have seizures or something. They have a helper dog that is trained to realize what's happening even before the person knows what's happening. So the dog goes up to their owner, sort of like showing. They have a specific like way they've trained the dogs, so to show like, hey, it's time for you to like lie down on the floor because you're about to get an attack. And even if the person is not like realizing it, they go, oh shit. So they can lie down, lie flat on their back, and then it comes. So they can smell and know things. So my best guess is that even though they say this cat is not really friendly and not really like wanting to go up and be company to people, he can sense at the moment, like he can sense that these people are going to die. It's not the cat that's killing the people. Well, it could be a serial killer cat. You know, maybe we should put a police on this and a detective and try to like figure it out. It could be a cat killer, but odds are no. I would say this is a cat that is realizing and feeling that these people are going to die. So he goes to them to like kind of be there for them before they pass. It's like, because even cats or other animals have the empathic ability to see like when a herd animal in the herd is about to die, you won't let that person be alone, right? I mean, we have that in human society as well. At least in Sweden, we have a policy that says that no one should die alone. So when you are at a nursing home like this, and you're really old, and we also know that you're about to die. We have a person in there sitting around and just being company, just hanging about. The last, especially if they don't have family that stays over, or even if they do have family and the family needs to go home every once in a while, you have at least one personnel sitting in there keeping the company. So this cat is doing exactly the same. He senses that this person is going to die, and he goes in there and he hangs out. And I think that's lovely. So I don't think the cat is actually killing any people, but I would say that this is a very empathic cat. So he is actually doing his job, but not the way that they wanted him to do it. Because he's like, he doesn't really care about the living people, but the people that are about to die, he's like, you know what? You know what, Susan? I'll stay by your side. I hang out for a little bit. And then when you go, I'm skedaddling.
He will only go and stay with patients that are about to die. He will leave rooms, for example, when patients are not close, even though we might perceive them to be close.
If Oscar was removed from a
So yeah, that also like he senses that they are about to die.
patient's room and the door was closed, he would pace outside, meowing to be let back in.
And Oscar will frantically pace outside the closed door, which that is really something to see.
I mean, I would use this if we were an elder care facility. If I had an elder care facility, if I was the boss of an elder care facility, and we had animals there to like help out, I would use that knowledge. Like the cat is actually signaling this person is about to die. That could actually help the doctors and nurses to be like, oh, maybe we should keep a little bit of extra check on Susan because she's about to book it. You know, Dr. Cat, not a killer cat.
Even creepier, Oscar has never been wrong.
He's been pretty accurate. I know actually of no event where he wasn't at the bedside.
Now, usually in these videos, I'll ask you if you think a story is real or fake. But there's no disputing this one. It's 100% real. Oscar the Cat's amazing ability to predict the demise of patients was chronicled in 2007 in the New England Journal of Medicine, after he had accurately predicted the passing of over 25 patients.
I mean, that's fucking amazing. That's actually like actual science people, scientists of medical journals are like taking, like, this cat actually has this ability to do that. The question is, why doesn't the other cat do the same thing? It could just be that cats have different personalities, okay? So it could just be that they don't give a crap about the people that are about to die. They're like Oscar's on the case. It's fine. He'll just yell at us if we don't let him do it.
Since the publishing of that article, Oscar has now predicted the passing of over 100 patients. So the real question is, how does he do it? Is it ESP or some supernatural ability? Is it something paranormal? You decide.
No.
The thing?
Well, I guess he could see the angel of death above their head. But I honestly think that it's something that the body starts releasing, like some kind of substance or something, and he like smells that and be like, okay, this person is fucked, so I'm gonna go hang out because no one needs to be alone when they die. And I think that's beautiful. Good on Oscar. Can also be that he's a killer and he's killed over 100 people. Let's put a pin in it and we'll circle back to it. Okay, the thing in the tunnel.
In the tunnel. This next video is from Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie, who sent this exclusively to me, never posted it on social media of any kind, and never even asked for credit. She says that her friend Laura recorded this in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II.
Okay.
So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen.
So first of all, no. Why would you go into a tunnel like that? That's so stupid.
Check it out.
First of all, how does she know it's abandoned? She doesn't know that. I posted a clip the other day of when I was playing, I think it was Land of Pain. There's a part in this game where you're in one of these tunnels and suddenly you hear a train. You just have to book it because the train is about to hit your ass. So how the fuck would you know that this is an empty tunnel? There could be something coming. But, you know, if you have the facts of that, still, why the fuck would you go into the tunnel? You stupid head. But okay. Tunnel noises. Flies and shit. Oh! 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 Oh no, let's go back to that. What the fuck? Wait. What the... Yeah, something is like lying in a ditch and it's like...
Something pale and thin can be seen right.
Even if that's like she brought a friend or something that is lying there with his shirt off or whatever, that's fucked up.
Rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it.
Good idea.
Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso.
A hairless torso. Because I don't know. Even if that's a person, like you have to be there needs to be a hole there. And he's like maybe holding himself up and then like putting one torso to like pull himself up. Because if he's like an L, like this is very, very, very flexible. I don't think you can bend like that unless you are very flexible.
Torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know.
I mean, it could be, let's say it's a deer. A very fucked up deer.
So you tell me what you...
That maybe it's like the back, like let's say this is actually its head. It's lying down, and this could be like it's, for some reason it's like sleeping here, and this is the head, and this is like the leg, and that's like backbone rising up or something.
think this is?
Like hind leg. It looks it more looks like a torso, maybe a head over here, than an arm and an arm. But I don't know, that's fucking freaky. It could be Turbo Granny from Dan Dan Dan, because the setting is right. Yeah, I would have booked it if I saw this as well. If I saw this SCP looking character, I would fucking be out of there. Okay, next one. Someone watching over.
A Nuke's Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, let's just call him or her Alex for the sake of the video, emailed me about a CCTV recording captured at an undisclosed sleep lab during a sleep apnea test. Alex says that a coworker was monitoring a widowed female patient's sleep. And then this happened.
I'm going to start recording. Oh my god. I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes.
I don't see
It's
it.
gone now.
Now, to get a better understanding of what is going on, a bit of explanation is necessary. So the squiggly lines that can be seen at the bottom of the screen indicate that the woman has stopped breathing during her sleep. The mysterious pale figure then appears to reach out to wake the woman, after which she begins to breathe again. Alex believes the apparition might have been the patient's deceased husband, still carefully watching over her from beyond the grave. But what do you think this strange pale shape could be?
It's too grainy.
Let me know down in the comments.
No.
I'm going to start recording. Oh my god. I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I mean, there's something, but it's too grainy. I think it, like, footage like this, that could be just the video itself being fucked up. So, no. It's shot with a bad camera onto a screen, and it's like, no, this is. I think their reaction is real, absolutely. I think they saw something, but I think the something that they saw is not really captured on here either. So
Yes.
unless you guys see something that I don't.
The Watts house.
I don't know. No, that's it's too vague for me, I think. Okay, the Watts house.
The strange events at the Watts family home in Colorado might be one of the most reliably documented hauntings of all time, because every piece of paranormal evidence comes from footage recorded directly by policemen on their body cams.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the...
That, I feel, is a true event, because police are just going in there trying to do their job. Like, they don't know what's in here. So this could be a real thing. I don't know.
Make yourself known!
So Shannon Watts and her daughter Bella and Cece lost their lives under absolutely horrible circumstances, all at the hands of husband and father Chris Watts. In fact, the details of the case are so grim that I'm not going to go into them here, but if you want to read the full story, you can simply Google the Watts family. In this video, two women from...
Okay. If you want to look at the Watts family and what that's all about, you can Google it and see for yourself. I'm going to do that myself later on and see what a gruesome death is, but we're not going to bog down the video with that. Okay, let's go on.
From the police K-9 unit go through the Watts house to investigate the strange disappearance. Obviously, this video was recorded before the tragic fate of Shannon and her children were known. This footage is 100% real. It is documented police video captured by one of the investigators' body camera.
I have seen this before.
So shortly after entering the house, they catch...
I don't remember what happens, but I think I've seen this on Nuke Stop High before. But I don't remember what happens exactly.
some strange video on the stairs.
Smells like cleaning.
Many viewers believe this looks like a quick glimpse of a childlike apparition descending the stairs, but it could just be a video glitch.
Yeah,
but then the policewoman begins to catch multiple strange and
that's a glitch.
Unusually clear EVPs on her body cam.
So there's your attic access right there. So there's your attic access right there.
Okay.
But strangest of all, while investigating an upstairs closet, the officers actually hear something that seems to spook them.
So the voices, all stuff like that is also a hard one, because sometimes people, I mean, it seems like there are only the two people in here and you have a dog. The dog could have made a sound that made it sound like something else, like someone was speaking. The people, sometimes you gasp, or you yawn, or you like something. So some of these sounds might not be accurate, but when they actually speak a line that is clear, like, this is our home, that's freaky. I don't know if that's paranormal or not, probably, but I can't explain that, really. Other than someone said, like, for example, the no that someone said in the beginning there, that could have been her, the lady with the cap here, just like no, like she was like, she said something, or like something that sounded like no from afar, that was picked up by the camera. That doesn't have to be paranormal, but when it goes and becomes like a whole fucking sentence telling you something, I died on the grave on the March 21, 30, like, when they have like information that they give you, that's hard to refute, I think. But I don't know also, yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was a giggle.
The unexplained voice of a giggling child can be heard, but there's absolutely no explanation for where the sound came from. The canine officer is so spooked, she asks the other officer to check it out.
Oh my gosh. What in the world was that? Wow. Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came from.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Something. I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Sounded like a kid giggling or something, didn't it? Or a kid.
It did.
That was strange. Well, we'll make a note of that.
What?
This is 2018, so it's not that far away from where we are right now, so...
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah, and then he just sort of turned around.
So is the Watts house haunted by the unsettled spirits of...
That could also have been something that in there, I don't know, some kind of kid's toy made that noise. So just seeing these people here, these were actually living people that have actually died, and it seems like their husband. Like, I don't know the story of this. I remember seeing this footage before, so I think I actually looked it up. I don't exactly remember what happened, but their dad or her husband killed them, like, gruesomely, like very, very horrible. And just seeing these, like, people here knowing that they're dead, it's a freak of itself. I don't know if I believe that there's a heaven or there's a resting place for the people that are dead, but whenever I see people like this, I kind of wish that it actually is true. But yeah, that's all awful.
Shanann and her daughters? Or are these simply random, seemingly very clear noises? What do you think? Guardian Angel. A shopkeeper in Adana, Turkey was closing up for the night, bringing in his store's produce and other items from the sidewalk outside his store. Little did he know that he was in imminent danger.
Okay.
Luckily, a very mysterious stranger was there to look out for him. Watch this unexplained clip very closely.
Okay, so a man goes up behind him. There comes a car. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, what was that?
Notice that the man who taps the shopkeeper's shoulder doesn't even look back or seem to see the oncoming truck. The vehicle actually turns onto the street while his back is turned.
Tam şu noktada açıldı kapı.
Door
Yani
open
adamın
here.
kapağı görmüş olma ihtimali var mı?
Bence hiç zannetmiyorum. Ben sonradan
Olma ihtimali var mı?
bence
Could
hiç
it, could a man have seen the door? No, I don't see how.
zannetmiyorum. Ben sonradan
I
gördüm
didn't see the door open.
bu kapağı. Zaten kamerada
But after he
gördüğüm gibi.
warned me.
The shopkeeper says that he looked around after the incident, but the man seemed to have mysteriously vanished. So just how did this strange man seemingly predict the accident that was about to happen and warn the shopkeeper?
Ama o adam nereden
I was in shock, wondering how did he see the truck door opening, warn me, and get away himself in seconds.
gördü arabanın kapağına dikkat etti de bana işaret etti. O gitti. Adam sonradan da kayboldu gitti yani. Adam nereye
And I
gitti?
thought, where did he
Adamı
go?
tanıyor musunuz?
Yok tanımıyorum.
Do you know him? No, I don't. I think, I mean, this is clear and cut a real human being, right? This could have been, like, obviously, he was just gone, which is weird, but he could have just, like, turned left or, like, I don't know. I guess that's weird as well. Let's say, was this on a corner? No, it was more of a, let's go back to the footage.
Guardian Angel. A shopkeeper in Adana, Turkey.
Okay, so is this the market? Because you can go, if this is the place, then where did the truck come from? Because let's say the truck came from this angle here, like from where I'm sitting and towards the white car here. there's nowhere he could have gone unless he like went into another store here. But if it's from the other way, we have the Coca-Cola stand here. He could have just dipped in here because he goes like this. Then he comes here very casually. He taps him on the shoulder, goes away, and then that happens. I don't know, man. I don't know.
The shopkeeper says that he looked around after the incident, but the man seemed to have mysteriously vanished.
Okay, I don't know.
So just how did this strange man seemingly predict the accident that was about to happen and warn the shopkeeper?
I don't know.
The Seance Witch.
I do not know. It's very strange. Okay, the Seance Witch.
Paranormal investigator Brad Mack and his team are investigating a place called The Cage in a little town called St. Osyth in England. The site has a very dark history. Starting in the year 1582, this building was used as a prison, but not just any prison.
Oh.
The jail was used to confine and execute women convicted of witchcraft. Brian Mack says that during their paranormal investigation, his team heard strange footsteps and whispers. They saw lights flicker for no reason, and they even felt something bite or pinch them on several occasions.
Okay.
One member of their team named Vanessa was so shaken up that she absolutely refused to stay in the building after dark. But the most bizarre incident was yet to come. Late that night, the group decided to perform a seance to contact the ghosts of the convicted women who had died there. As Brian Mack watched and recorded from another room, he saw something very strange happen to a woman in the group.
Face has completely changed.
Oh, what the
Doesn't look like a person.
fuck?
Right, Debbie, you need to come down here for a minute, please.
Oh, that was weird, man.
I mean, but I think that, look,
Face.
that's not just her. Look at this woman's face as well. I mean, it could just be that it's dark. Maybe they have makeup on, so it's like...
It's completely changed.
He looks fine. He looks like a normal person. But both of these women look very odd. Like they're smiling, like...
She doesn't even look like a person.
One seance member's face actually begins to change and contort into something that can only be described as horrific. Her nose seems to grow and her mouth stretches into a bizarre inhuman grin right in front of the camera. Fearing for the woman's safety, they call down and remove her from the group. After the seance, the woman has a strange burn mark down the back of her neck, even though she had been dressed in several layers of clothing.
She looks normal here, so...
She later said that after the incident, she experienced horrible nightmares and bizarre occurrences around her home. So was this some supernatural possession by a ghost caught on camera? Or just a trick of the light? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
I know it's freaky, but she also looked a bit freaky on the cam here, so I don't know.
A whisper.
I feel like when we have that, we need more information, right? We need to see the whole footage, or to be able to like see how did she look at the start of the footage and how did she look, like did she change during, stuff like that. Still could be a trick of the camera, but we don't know. Whispers on the Wind.
This next clip is from Big Brother Brazil in 2004. In this video, one of the contestants named Cida is sunbathing when she suddenly hears a strange voice calling her name.
Okay.
Ué, eu ouvi meu nome. Cida? Quem tá chamando? É na casa?
But no one is calling her name.
No?
In fact, she is all alone until one of her roommates walks outside.
I mean, someone was over there. Someone's over here. Hanging out, but it might be the same person that's calling her now.
Till one of her roommates walks outside.
Ah, vem cá. É você que tá chamando?
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Ai, que susto. Ainda bem que você chamou.
Okay.
Desculpa.
But that's just...
Posso ter morando? O quê?
Eu tava aqui lavando roupa, né? Aí de repente ela levantou. Quem tá me chamando? Quem tá me chamando?
I'm sorry. She was just... she was not doing the laundry. She was lying down. Who's calling me?
Da produção? Quem tá me chamando? Aí... Quando disse quem tá me chamando, aí eu chamei. Ela, oi. Ai, que bom. Foi você que tava me chamando? Eu era? Ou não era? Aí ela, ai, que estranho, porque eu confundi sua voz com a voz da minha irmã. Parecia que era minha irmã que tava me chamando.
Now this is where things get very weird.
Okay, because we are not hearing anything, so this is just her experience, obviously.
The roommate says that Sita thought the voice calling her name was her sister's. Just a few minutes later, and Sita is called into the production room by the Big Brother executives. She finds out that unfortunately, her very sick sister Gloria has just passed away.
Okay, that's okay. That's something then. Before that, I was like, okay, so she was lying down, blood is rushing to her head, and she heard something like that's. But this is something horrible happened in her family, and then she also heard her voice. That's something to tie it up on. There's a connection there. Same person as well that she thought said her name also died. Now that's freaky or beautiful in a way, if we think that her last act on this world was trying to reach out to her sister, like, you know. That's weird. Okay, that's
Even stranger, Sita's sister passed away at almost the exact same time that Sita heard her sister's voice calling her name.
E ontem, o que aconteceu exatamente que foi tão impressionante? Você ouviu alguém te chamando e era o quê? Meia hora, 45 minutos depois da morte da Glória. O que você ouviu? Você ouviu ela te chamando?
Ouvi.
Okay. This is really shitty of the production to talk to her about this. Like, even though she's like here, it's live, it's Big Brother, but it's about her sister that died. Like, leave her alone.
Mais de uma vez?
Muito mais.
E só dizia o seu nome?
Só meu nome. Aí eu achei que fosse minha imaginação. Aí eu fiquei procurando. Procurei as pessoas, sem ninguém. A única pessoa que tava era a Thaís, lavando tênis de costas.
Now bear in mind, this was all broadcast live on Brazilian TV. So, is this proof of life after death broadcast on television? Is it proof that loved ones can contact us from beyond the grave? Or is it just a very odd coincidence? Let me know what you think.
Could be both.
The end of the road.
There's something about the footage here that's very flickering. I just want to warn you guys before I just started to watch it, and it's very like, I don't know, there's something wrong with Nuke's video, I think. So for a couple of seconds here, if you don't want to get a seizure, look away a little bit, because it's very, very weird. But we can still hear what he's saying, so.
Popular Guatemalan news reporter Vivian Vasquez is driving in traffic on her way to work to report the early morning news. But she will never make it to the news station, because Vivian herself becomes the tragic subject of the morning news when her lifeless body is discovered in a horrible car accident. Her family, co-workers, and fans are shocked and saddened when they hear of her sudden, tragic passing. Guatemalan traffic police show up on the scene and record footage of the wreckage as evidence. But after the video is released to the public, mourning viewers and fans all hear something in the footage that is absolutely chilling.
Okay.
And this time, did you hear it?
Nope.
The anguished voice of a woman can be heard crying out in Spanish, "What did you do to me?" When watching the footage, it becomes clear that it makes no sense for anyone present at the site of the accident to be screaming, "What did you do to me?"
That's true.
Vivian's loyal fans believe that it was her anguished spirit crying out from beyond the grave. To this day, the Guatemalan authorities have not found the cause of Vivian's accident. Even stranger, Vivian's cell phone was never returned to her family, and no one knows why.
That's weird.
So just what happened to Vivian Vasquez? And what are your thoughts on this bizarre and tragic recording? Let me know down below.
I don't know.
A cry for help. This video was posted to Reddit by user Unknown Truth. He says that his friend's wife had a very odd experience one day as she walked outside to do laundry. The strange incident was caught on their Ring doorbell camera.
What was that? Someone was coming.
The woman hears some strange voice, and it's not coming from the Ring camera speaker. In fact, she checks closely, and the voice is coming from the wall to her side. So I boosted the audio on this clip, and just take a listen.
Okay, that's fucked up. She's like, nope, nope, I ain't doing it.
Some strange voice in the wall seems to.
I think she doesn't hear. She hears it, but she doesn't hear what it's saying. It's just like ooh, and she's like, what the fuck? And then she leaves. Makes sense.
Be crying out for help. The woman is so freaked out that she goes inside and actually calls the police.
Goosebumps.
I looked around. I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my Ring video to make sure I wasn't just creatively hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something like that.
Well, I posted it on there.
The police search the premises, but
it's also like, what are the police gonna do about that? Like, okay, you heard a voice, someone calling out for help, and there's no one here. Okay, well,
there's no one there.
The freaky thing about that is, what if someone, like, what if that was actually a real person? Like, what if someone was trapped somewhere? What if someone, for some reason, actually was in the walls or like in the basement somewhere? Could have been like an accident that, say, a homeless person like climbed into a vent or something, trying to like get cover from darkness and cold, and got stuck somewhere. Like it's actually a person, and he like he saw or understood that someone was out there and was just crying out for help. So it's not a ghost; it's an actual person, crying out for help. And the police searched, but they couldn't find anything because they didn't search on the right spot. That's even more freaky than a spooky ghost, I would say. Okay, let's keep on listening.
In the wall or elsewhere. So just what is this strange disembodied voice that seems to be begging for help? Let me know what you think.
Oh, please help me. Oh, he's coming. That's what's happening.
Mayor declares emergency ghost. Now the strangest thing about this next paranormal video might be the source, because this video was released by the actual mayor of the city of Armenia, Colombia, Jose Manuel Rios. So the security guard in this video says that he saw a male figure descend the stairs inside the mayor's office. He pursues the man, but the guy seems to vanish into thin air. The security guard can be seen on CCTV searching the area, but then things take a terrifying turn.
CCTVs are always really bad footage of. It's also someone is clearly filming the screen, so the footage is already bad on the screen, and then we have someone filming it. So this is we'll see how it looks, but I feel like it's doubtful that this is. Oh! Okay, he was pushed. He was pushed. And that's genuine reaction. That guy's afraid. He have no idea what happened to him. Oh! I'm sorry, what happened there? And then his friends or colleagues come to help. Okay. So we need to see. Oh, and then he gets like dragged. Yeah, and the flashlights are messing this up, so we can't really see what's happening.
In the video, the security guard appears to be suspiciously looking around the area, seemingly confused.
Like, where did the guy go?
Then suddenly an unseen force seems to attack the man and throw him into a banner.
That's very forceful.
The guard can be seen looking around in panic, with no assailant in sight.
Yeah, exactly.
He then suffers another attack, and two guards hurry over to help him. The somewhat shaken mayor of Armenia says that, quote, a bishop and other religious leaders will come to bless the mayor's offices, and that they will, quote, bring God's blessing to every corner of this workspace. Now, it seems highly doubtful that the mayor of Armenia, Colombia, would suddenly release a fake ghost video. So, just what do you think happened to the security guard? Randonautica.
I mean, I feel he was attacked by something. Like, I don't know. It's hard to like take away a person's experience like that, and even like on a CCTV. Like, I don't know how you would fake that. A guy in a green suit. It's hard to doctorate that. So I don't know. That to me felt real because he was like pushed. He didn't like throw himself. He was physically pushed by something. So that's freaky. Okay, Randonautica, next one.
So I just went randonauting.
So, just to be clear, so if I don't remember wrong, I think Randonautica is an app in which you can basically get like random coordinates to places that are supposedly to be abandoned or haunted or some shit like that. And you can end up like anywhere. And a lot of people have gone to these places and actually experienced things. And I think that's what we're going to hear right now.
A group of teens in Seattle are exploring with the Randonautica app and are directed to a location near the water on a Seattle beach. When they get there, they find a mysterious suitcase near the shore.
Guys, we found a suitcase at the beach.
Gabby, go. I'll hold your stuff.
Bro. Oh, wait, open it.
We were joking that maybe the suitcase had or containing money.
It stinks, y'all.
You washed that.
Oh.
As soon as she opened it, the smell was overwhelming.
The contents inside the suitcase smell horrible, so the teens immediately call the police.
Found a suitcase on the street in Alpine.
And now things get truly bizarre. because it turns out this small black suitcase contains the remains of a human body.
Oh!
The police investigate, and because of YouTube rules, I can't really tell you any more about that. But let me say, this incident is 100% documented. It is not a fake video. It is not an elaborate hoax. You do not get to decide. In fact, you can even look this up because this case was reported by multiple reliable news outlets.
Okay.
So you decide this. Was this random chance? Or is Randonautica just f***ing spooky?
Well, the thing about Randonautica is that it's supposed to be random, right? So, yes, there is a percentage of chance that they just got sent to this place and there was a bag here remaining human remains, and yeah, someone has been killed at some point, and yeah, I don't know the story about this, and we're not going to get into it. But yeah, this is it could be random. We don't know.
Decide. The Haunted Hill House. The Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S. With its 125-year dark and troubling past, that doesn't come as much of a surprise. The home was once a haven for illegal activity. It served as a gambling hall, a bootlegging operation, and even a brothel. It also served as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is said that the Haunted Hill House is inhabited by the ghosts of at least 9 people who lost their lives there. So, one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House to just have a little fun. In fact, many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called Haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all.
And that's when everyone died.
But that's not exactly how things went down. The house is said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to as Dr. Yeager. One of the visitors, Victoria, lays down on the bed in one of the rooms, and she jokingly starts taunting the ghost of Dr. Yeager.
Don't do that.
It did not go well.
Don't do that. Yet again, a film of the film. Okay.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that, and we're going to show you in regular screen.
Well, and that's just getting a reaction of her running away.
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends look on in terror. The house has a static black and white security camera in every room, and it catches the action as Victoria is pulled off the bed and the group makes a run for it.
Ugh.
One of the guys is so shook, he even drops his phone and just leaves it on the floor behind him.
Okay.
Now, cut to about an hour later, around 3 a.m. A guy named Drew wants to test this alleged paranormal activity for himself. So he enters the same room and immediately begins taunting the ghost of Dr. Yeager, saying that the spirit is a coward and that if he really wants to attack someone, why doesn't he try attacking a man instead?
Don't do that.
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
White hat, okay.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
Alright, we're gonna pull it back. Did you see he got pushed?
Nope.
So Drew got his wish. He is violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks down his 2 friends while making a mad dash from the room.
He's like, I'm outie.
It should be noted that Drew has gone on record as saying that he will never set foot back inside the Haunted Hill House ever again.
Okay.
But it gets even weirder, because as Drew and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them. If you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled.
Oh, wow.
So is the Haunted Hill House one of the most haunted places on Earth? Would you go into that room?
Okay, so when it comes to skeptics are absolutely people that could try to fake something like this to make a fun video. But I feel like their reactions are so genuine that I don't think that this is made up. I don't think... I think it's hard to act this scared. So this is absolutely True, probably. But it's terrifying to know that something like you see in like the first paranormal movies that came out a couple of years ago. They came out a long time ago, but that something like that can actually happen in real life. That's fucking spooky. Why are we not calling Ghostbusters right now? We need help. Help.
And taunt the spirit of Dr. Yeager? Let me know down in the comments. They live.
They live.
This next bizarre video was recorded at a private party in a banquet hall in Russia. The party was attended by billionaires, supermodels, and politicians.
Okay.
Basically, some of the most rich and powerful people in Russia.
That's spooky.
Popular Russian musician Sergei Shnurov and his band Ruble were hired to perform at the event. But something very odd happened when there was an unexpected temporary power failure in the venue. The video captures the bizarre glowing eyes of some of the attendees. Although the video only captures a few of them, witnesses claim that most of the people at the party had these same strange glowing eyes.
Well, that's not ghosts, that's reptilians. That's a whole other thing. That's aliens, okay? It was a performance like any of our other performances, but something happened with lights for a moment. They just went out. And for some reason, the majority of the people in the hall and these were, so to say...
У большинства людей, которые были в зале, а там были люди совершенно, ну так,
very wealthy, important people. Their eyes started to glow.
Глаза. Барабанщик у нас...
Our drummer just dropped his sticks.
Больше мы...
And we just stopped playing.
Было как страшно, поэтому...
It was scary as fuck, so we got the fuck out there. I don't even remember how we got home.
Кто эти люди были? Можешь назвать?
So... that could be explained by, I don't know, let's say those people were wearing contacts, and for some reason their contacts were UV light sensitive, and that's why they were glowing. No, wait, that's stupid, because they had to be under UV light for them to glow. Why would they glow in the dark? Unless they're glow in the dark? Things you put in your eyes. See, it doesn't have to be reptilians. It could be ghosts inhabiting their eyes. I don't know. That's freaky, though.
Now, once this bit of video became public, there were all sorts of wild conspiracy theories. Everything from that the Russian cultural elite were all aliens or reptilians, to even claims that they were all vampires.
They could be, yeah.
But the prevailing theory was almost as bizarre. Many people believe that these rich and powerful people were using mysterious biological experiments to stay young.
That I could believe, though, because have you seen a lot of the Hollywood elite? They look young when they shouldn't be looking young. They're looking 50. Like, you have someone that looks 50, and you're like, yeah, you're aging properly. And you have someone else 50. No. Horrible experiments, yes. Effective
so the
stem
theories
cells.
On this one are divided, but pretty much all of the explanations offered are creepy.
I mean, the reptilian would say that, right? These are just effects of stem cells. You don't have to worry about us taking over the world. Is that gonna happen?
And strange. So the question remains, what could cause a room full of the Russian elite to have eyes that glow in the dark? Amanda Burke and her husband were exploring the haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental asylum located in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Amanda says that they walked around the asylum with a tour group, checking EVP meters that were given to them by the tour guide. But she says nothing much happened. Then they began to hear an odd shuffling sound at the end of one of the halls, but they thought nothing of it. Then suddenly from the end of the hall they heard running footsteps charging right toward them.
Okay. they're reacting to something. But since we can't hear it...
Amanda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced.
I mean, all of them are
Now, I
already.
should note that I don't usually show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group and seeing just how hard and painful those falls look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence that something came down that hall.
That person just went.
Also, again, Amanda and her friends are not ghost hunters. They're not YouTubers and they're not TikTokers. She simply posted this video to Reddit to share her strange experience.
Okay. And as we do when we stop a video, we like the video because that'll help Nuke out. Yeah. We're gonna stop right there. So thank you so much for watching. I will be back. I think I'm posting these every other week, so there's like 2 weeks in between or something like that. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do with these yet, but I'll be back next time. I'm gonna keep reacting to some spooky Nuke's top 5 videos. Yeah, so if you want, or you should, go over to Nuke's top 5 and give him a like and a follow, and because he's the brilliant mind behind these videos to begin with, and is the reason that we can react to his stuff. So go over there, check his stuff out, like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of this type of stuff, go like and subscribe to me as well. And I'll see you in whatever I'm doing next. So thank you for that, and I'll see you.